What's up, guys? Just a little warning before the video. This one's not going to be the typical video length. I just wanted to go over some stuff at the start. Yeah, also with the camera angles on the hill, I pretty much just wanted to set it out of the way. It was so busy today. So I just didn't want to have my camera set up just way in the open, where somebody's just going to, run right into it when they're not looking. So I just kept it into the trees. Tomorrow, if it's not as busy, we're gonna have some more angles, and I also have a brand new mic, so the audio is gonna be so much better, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. If you make it to the end, you guys are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It's Josh here after a long break of the 3 videos I made, but we're getting back into it, and today we're just gonna go up to Sunshine, try some tricks, see how it goes, and I'll probably just end up picking a tube, I'm thinking, and I think the goal for today is to get, well, I'd like to get a back 3 nose press without spinning off of it. I got one last week. It was super, like, it was all right, but I would like to get it without the spin out of it. So pretty much today is going to be mostly figuring that out, but I want to get, before I get to the back 3 to nose press, I would like to get front 3 nose press, cab 3 nose press, and if I have the time, getting a switchback 3 nose press would be pretty cool. Probably warm up some of those tricks with like an easier version of it beforehand, and then move on to the 3s to the presses. So yeah, it's gonna be sweet, and see how it goes. In case any of you were wondering, for base layers, Ninja Suit mandatory. It's like, ever since my parents got me my first one, probably like, I don't even know, like over 10 years ago, it feels like, I've never ridden without one. And I'll give you a bonus, other than keeping you warm, a Ninja Suit, this is true, I know from experience, you'll never get snowburn. Never get snowburn. It's the worst thing, because it's like a bruise and a scrape and a burn and everything that sucks all in one, and you just have to deal with it. In a Ninja Suit, you'll never have that. It's amazing. But aside from that, what I do on the colder days is I'll actually pair it with a Lulu kind of setup underneath the Ninja Suit. Just that way, I don't have to wear as many thick layers. I can keep everything nice and light underneath, and then just have like a hoodie. That's how you get the open jacket, realistically. But yeah, that's base layers. And then the top, K2 hoodie, pretty standard, right there. Air Blaster bibs. If you're curious on what bibs these are, this is the Air Blaster krill bib, stretch krill bib, black, double XL, and I sag those things as much as possible. Yeah. I get a lot of questions about boards that I ride. So currently, this is a 153 K2 Manifest. It's a little softer than I normally ride, but that aside, this board is super fun to ride. It's been a little less effort for me to press the board, so that's where all the 360 press kind of ideas are springing out. And for bindings, these are the K2 Program, and for boots, I run the K2 Orton. And yeah, like for boots and bindings, for me, I really like it to be stiff, especially the bindings. I find if you have, a responsive binding with stiff heel straps and stiff high back, And I also run forward lean, if you're curious. Oh, where is it? About that much forward lean. It helps you with your heel edge turns, and it helps you also set up for your front side spins a lot easier. You don't have to be leaning on a turn as much. You can stand up straighter and hold just as good of an edge. So it just makes everything feel more natural with the forward lean, at least for me. And then, yeah, the reason I like stiff boots and bindings is because every movement you make inside of that boot is mimicked on the outside. So, you know, you pick your toe up, you're literally twisting the board. Like you can manhandle that board with stiff boots and bindings. And that goes for really stiff boards too. In my experience, it's harder to control the board with a softer boot and binding. But that being said, if you don't like how a stiff binding feels, don't get one. If you don't like how a stiff boot feels, don't get one. Because at the end of the day, if it's not comfortable for you, you're not going to have a good day on the hill. So make sure your stuff is comfortable and you'll always have a good time. And lastly, before we hit the road, I would like to just give a thank you to the brands that support me. Starting off with the big one, we got Rude Boy Shop. Y'all are like family at this point. You're amazing with everything you do. Give everybody the best information on snowboards and any type of gear anybody might need for getting set up on the hill. Check out their website if you ever want to, you know, take a look at some gear and whatnot. Also, check out their YouTube channel. I believe it's Rude Boys Shop. I really hope I don't butcher that. If I do, I'm really sorry, John. And also, I just want to say thank you to John from Rude Boys. Hell of a snowboarder, and he comes up most days with us, and he'll just film us. Like, he's just as good as all of us, but he's the one behind the camera, filming for the team, putting edits out. And it's just a very selfless thing to do. And I just want to say a huge thank you to that. You're an awesome guy for that, John. We love you. And also, I'd like to say thank you to Air Blaster Outerwear. They always keep me, you know, nice and warm for the winter. Also, K2 Snowboards. Can't snowboard without boots, boards, or bindings. So, you know, it's amazing to get support from a company like that can help me with all that. Also, Crab Grab gloves, just my personal favorite for gloves, especially because I got the skeleton hand. It's just way too cool. And got Dragon goggles for keeping the eyes protected, and Sandbox for keeping the dome protected. So thank you to everybody that supports me. I can't do it without you. And yeah, let's go kill it on the mountain today. All right, so on the road, just got to stop at a friend's place to pick up something. Gonna get that locked in, and on the way there, I'm gonna show you guys an awesome project that I was blessed to be a part of. Being able to build in Banff has been something that won't take for granted, because now every time I get to drive through here, I get to see a building that I put a lot of effort into. Get ready, it's coming up. I'm gonna put my blood, sweat, and tears into, and it turns out to be right next door to my buddy's place, so even better. All right, we're on the Sunshine Access Road. It's turning out to be a lot busier than I expected, so, you know, fingers crossed we'll see what footage we're able to get today. Downside is I wasn't able to find my phone charger last night, so my battery's low, so that's another factor, but we'll see what we can do. Fingers crossed, and let's just get whatever footage is you know, most manageable with the time we have. Look at that lineup, man. Whew. I did not expect it to be this busy. Whether it's a good day or a bad day, we're gonna have a good day. When we get up there, I'm thinking we're gonna just hop straight into it, just for time reasons, and yeah. That has to be one of the biggest lines I've seen up on Sunshine. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go straight to the tube and just start hiking. But from here, while I'm at the top of the park, I will put on the head cam and get a little POV of some 50/50s. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Oh, 50/50s, nice. Yo, sorry, I've got my headphones in. Get myself set up. Ah. All right. Whew.
Are you hiking this one?
Yeah, probably all day.
All right. I'm gonna go grab my bag.
Okay, sick.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the back one to nose press, and then bring that to a cab 3 to nose press. And once I get that one, I will move on to front side. Once I get the front side, I'm gonna move on to back side, and then switch back side. See where it goes. All right. Next, I think if we put it into a press, switch nose press, should be good. See how that goes. This may not have been pressed to the fullest, but let's just hop into cab 3 to the press. Wow.
Shit, I was like, oh shit, here we go. I'm dead.
We're gonna do another one of those, but hold the spin off of it, and yeah, then we'll move on to front side. That's a difficult one to hold the spin, but right here, we'll get it. I messed that one up. I'll get this one though, just for you, just for you. I'm gonna move on to front side now and get that started. So let's go switch back one, and then switch back one nose press, and then front 3 nose press. Let's get her going. Okay, switch back side feels a little soft on the toe edge, but we can manage. I'm just gonna set a new clip so it's not too long. That was sick, Matt.
Thank you.
I got it on film too. Woo!
that one scared me a little bit. So like now I'm trying to do the front three on, but land in the nose press. So I got to kind of change my weight a little bit. And yeah, I just didn't commit to doing the 360 all the way. But there's always another chance. A little scary, but I did make it to the end. I did get the press. So just try, I'll do the same thing, but try to hold that spin and just land going straight. Close, but not pressed enough for my liking. And then I didn't quite make it to the end, so we'll give it another shot. It kind of felt like it came off the right side, but you know, I'm more curious to see if it was pressed. All right, I'm gonna give the front three press one more go, and then hopefully move on to the next trick. So, see how she goes. Phone almost died there, and yes, I'm filming on my phone. But luckily I have a battery pack that's got half battery, so we'll see how long we can get. If the phone dies, then you'll probably see me back in my place or my car once the phone's back alive again. So, yeah, Matt, killing it. I might have tapped the press a little, but I'm gonna take it just for time's sake, and we're gonna move on to the backside. I'm gonna do a couple half cab nose presses, and then get over to the back three nose press. Just a back three like that. Spinning backside with the intention of landing on your front foot feels so awkward.
That's the trick. It's got a point at the end of the rail.
And just so everyone knows, the way I'm gonna do this is no tricks will be edited out. Every sloppy fail, bail, no make is going in the video. So I want to keep it transparent and yeah, show the people what it's really like. Nothing's first try. Some stuff's first try, but yeah. The press is slipping away a little bit, so a little more attention. That was close, but I don't want to spin out of it, so you can get this. No spin out. You gotta point at the end of the rail. Just this attempt, full commit. Going into the press no matter what. Pointing at the end of the rail, no matter what. Sometimes, just let yourself fall. I tried to hold it. Could have been an injury for the back. So, yeah. Just so you guys know, my phone is officially dead. We're just using Chef Matt's phone right now. And get a couple more clips for the video. It's gonna be sweet. So far, we were successful with front three nose press, cab three, switch nose press. Working on the backside one. I knew this one was going to be a challenge, but you know, we'll just keep trying and see what happens. But day's coming close to an end, and we're just gonna make the best of it. Catch you on the flip side.
Oh!
All right, well, we got a better back three nose press, and really stoked on the way the coming off of the rail went, but I think maybe I'll try one more and see if there's like no 360 out. But as far as that goes, like that's enough for me to call it a day. That felt good.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm gonna film Matt get a couple hits, and then he's gonna stomp his back 3 180, and then that's gonna be perfect day. It's gonna be sick. You dog! Hell yes, Matt. Back to back.
All right, we made it back home after a hectic day on the hill, and I think it was pretty successful in my opinion. We didn't get the back 3 press without the spin, but you know what? Not gonna win every day. So best we can do is try again tomorrow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and keep doing your best. Thanks.